Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Karen Carter, also known as KC. Yes, I am here to talk to you guys a little bit about online marketing or internet marketing, whatever you want to call it. Basically, selling stuff online. So, anyhow, I just want to give you a brief overview of what exactly it is and exactly what you have to do to accomplish it to make you money online. Okay? So, the first thing I want you to do is stop and I want you to think and I want you to say, who the hell is Karen? Who are you, Karen? And why should I listen to what the hell you have to say? Well, I'm a homegrown down south type of chick, okay? And I'm in the US of A in Florida. And basically, I'm just somebody who knows a little bit of how to make money online. So let me show you how. Okay, as I told you, I'm Karen Carter. That's me. All right. And I started making money online personally in 2009. Now, let me give you a little brief overview here. I went to college and I received my degree in 2008 in computer technology. You know, that IT stuff, hooking stuff up, taking it apart. Yeah, I did that. Okay, well, 2008 in the United States, it was a horrible, horrible economic crash. I mean, the houses were foreclosing. Madoff came on the scene. I mean, Enron was going on. I mean, everybody was stealing everything and embezzling. And I mean, it was all kinds of just political issues and things going on. And I mean, was a wreck. So why do I say that? Well, our jobs, meaning IT people, those good nerdy people that like to fix your computers, our jobs kind of went overseas to like other countries, you know, India and stuff like that. So we kind of didn't have any jobs. I went and I searched. I went on Craigslist. I went to jobs. I went to hospitals. I went everywhere for a job, and there was no jobs. I even got outside of the technical. I went to be a secretary. I went to be filing letters. I forgot what it's called, but where you do a lot of filing all day. I went and I even went to some fast food restaurants, and I'm telling you, I could not find a job with a degree. So I said, okay, all right, I've got to do something. I've got to do something because we got to eat. Okay. So I got on the internet. And I said, okay, it's a mover, it's a shaker. People are on here 24/7. I know Amazon makes billions a year with this thing. eBay, I mean, just so much. So it's got to be something I can do. Think. Okay. Now, I just want to let you know exactly what's going on. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Definitely not at all. No, not at all. I'm just your average, everyday person who thought, okay, let's go to school, you know, finish that, go to college, you know, finish that, and let's get a good ass job, a good career. Let's basically make it, you know, and be happy. Well, since that didn't happen, I turned to the internet, like I said, and I just started learning some things here, you know, and I started making money online in 2009. Now, how did I make money online? I started out with eBay. I went to eBay, and it just happened to be around Valentine's Day, and I went to the dollar store and I bought all this dollar stuff, like dollar soaps and just dollar stuff for the Valentine's Day niche. And I mean, I killed it. I made over $1,000 in the first month. So I was like, okay, I knew that money could be made online, and I made that money online. And I was like, okay, you know. I sold calculators. I sold those kitty litter things and dog, you know, litter things, and you know, just funny looking things and wheezy wazzle things and zazazzle things and just all kinds of things. And I sold that on eBay, and that worked for a little bit, but not too long, because at the time I didn't know a lot about internet marketing, online marketing, keyword research, etc., etc. So it was hard for people to find my products after a while to even look at to determine if they want to buy it or not. But I started doing that. Then I started doing Fiverr, and I have to say I made good money on Fiverr. I make over $1,000 a month doing Fiverr. If you really put your mind to it and think about something you can do on Fiverr.com, you can make some cash on there, okay? And what I personally was doing was sending traffic to people and getting them traffic to their websites, getting them traffic to their blogs, or whatever they wanted to get the traffic to. So that's what I was doing. And, I teasled, I tousled, I did okay. And then in 2010, I ran into a word called internet marketing. And I said, let me check this out. Internet marketing, affiliate marketing. You may have heard it as network marketing, And so I started researching, looking it up and everything. And I said, okay, what is this thing? So I started buying products and buying this and reading this and getting books and just filling myself up with knowledge. It was like going back to college again, but for something that would actually pay me in the end. Because college, it didn't pay me. Okay, but this was worth the knowledge, the products, the wisdom, the time that I put into it. So I started internet marketing in 2010, and I'm gonna tell you, I didn't make any money. Not in internet marketing. I still did on the side with like my Fivers and things like that, other little projects I had going on with Craigslist and stuff, but not with internet marketing as an affiliate marketer. You have to look at it this way. Some people say, oh, you lost money and you lost your time. No, I was learning, getting knowledge, gaining wisdom. This is what works. This isn't what works. I found a lot of things that just didn't damn work. And that's how life is, especially when you're doing something so totally new. You don't have a clue of what it is. I don't care if it's a sport. I don't care if you're playing an instrument. I don't care what it is. Making money online, you're not going to hit it out the ballpark the very first time. That's very rare. That's rare. So, okay, I started learning this information. It was 2 years later when I actually started making a profit. 2 years later. It's like going to college again, like I said, spending all that time getting and acquiring all that knowledge and getting and acquiring all that wisdom. And 2 years later, I became profitable, finally, in the affiliate marketing, internet marketing niche. Yay to me. So that is a little bit about just my little background. A little bit more, though, if I can find it. Sorry. I am a single mom. I'm a single mom of 2 children. The girl to the right, or to the, my left, that is my daughter, Jazzy. We call her Jazzy. She's 19 years of age, and she took that picture, when she was 19. Okay, she just took that picture. And, my son on the right, his name is Duana. We call him D. Okay, he is autistic, and I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. It's something about being a single mom. It's really a hard job. I'm gonna tell you that right now, especially of a teenager. Oh, stressful. And a special needs autistic child. It is definitely, people say, oh, this is the hardest job. Yes, being a mom or dad, and then being a single mom or a single dad, it's really a tough job, but it's doable, and I know if I could do that, honey, and raise these children, trust me, internet marketing wasn't going to be nothing, okay? Because my team has taken me through, to, and through, which you guys are going to find out in just a moment, okay? Now, in 2011, I had my feet in my bike. That's what I had. I had my feet in my bike. Okay? This was my whip. That's what us black folks in slang, we call it our whip. Your car is your whip. That's your ride. That's how you get around. That's what you do. That was my whip. I drove that bike. I said drove, not ride, because it was my whip. That's how I got around in 2011. Yes. Now, I was going to put up my Pinto, which I forgot what it was, but I bought it from a military guy for $450. So you can imagine what that looked like, but it got us around. It had a little transmission issue and it go backwards sometimes only, but I couldn't find a picture of it, and I no longer have it. So I couldn't put it up there. So I put my next ride up there, which is my whip right here, the bike right here that you see. So that's what I had to work with. I don't have the picture of my Pinto. So this was what I was driving or riding or whatever you can call it in 2011. Okay. Now, thanks to the internet, thank you Google and affiliate marketing, I was able in 2012 to purchase this 2007 Lexus. I loved it. It was beautiful. It had all the bells and the whistles and the tweaks and the twerks and everything going on. And I'm just telling you right now, I went from bike to a vehicle within a year span of learning this stuff, getting it, and being profitable. And not just any vehicle. You know, I was able to get a luxury foreign vehicle, which is, you know, even better. But I'll tell you the truth, man. You know, I never would have thought it was possible. And I just want to let you guys know right now, it's possible. It's very possible. The thing is, people give up and they won't do what they have to do to push through and keep it moving and keep it going, okay? So it's possible. You can do it. Now, this car I bought last year. What was it? July 2013. And it's a funny story behind this, but a sad story behind this at the same time. This car, I had to get a car within less than a year, okay? Because my beautiful daughter decided to get a boyfriend. And she just had to be with this guy. She just, oh, I want to be with this guy. I want to be with him and all the time and 24/7. And I just want to live and breathe with him. And one night, she stole my car. Yes, she stole my beautiful 2007 Lexus that I worked my ass off for. She didn't put a penny on it. I'm sorry I'm ranting right now, but I'm just telling y'all, this is what it is. Even though you make money online, you're still going to have the same issues in life as every damn body else. Well, she decides to steal it and total it. Total it. Oh, she was fine. She was all right. Body just as good and strong and no really apology and, you know, deception of how it got away and somebody came and robbed me and blah, blah, blah. And yes, I'm ranting right now, but guys, this is life. So my daughter went and tore up the car. My beautiful car. I had to go and get another car. Now, guys, I was so used to Lexus and everything, you know, and, you know, so I went and I got another Lexus. And I got a 2013, the first time in my life that I've ever been able to buy a brand new car. I mean, when I picked this car up that you're looking at right here, right now, it only had 18 miles on it. I said, well, goddamn, that's just enough to drive it off the damn ship into the place. So, I mean, wonderful. The payment, don't like so much. But, hey, I like the luxury. I love the royal treatment now. And now that I started getting it, I want to have it. So, I took my daughter, it was about 3 days. I rented a car the day after she totaled my car. And I took her ass everywhere, dropped her off at 8 o'clock in the morning to go and find a job at every mall, at every sublet, at every outlet, at every fast food place. Drop her ass off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I picked her ass up at 9 o'clock at night. And I told her like a damn pimp, don't you even come up off in here unless you got some prospects. So she got a job a couple days later at McDonald's, and yes, I'm collecting that check, boo. Yeah. Gotta teach these children. So anyways, even though she'll never be able to pay me for that car, I have to discipline her just like that single mom, and I have to get her ass together. Yep, that's it. That's me. All right, so, but this is the car that I got after all that rant. This is the car that I got, 2013, and I like it. I love it. It's beautiful, you know, and I mean, it got, I mean, all the bells and whistles. I've never had a car where, you know, 10,000 miles, every 10,000 miles, you need to get an oil change. I mean, let's continue on though. This is where I lived in 2011. Not so bad. I liked it pretty good. Nice neighborhood. decent neighborhood, apartment complex and everything. You know, I'm the type of person, well, I didn't really go out and fraternize with folks anyway, so if there was any issues going on, I didn't know. But, you know, looks pretty decent. I lived on the second floor, you know, and, you know, and that's it. And this was my domicile right here. This is where I resided at in 2011 before I started affiliate marketing. Okay, now let's see. This is where I now live. Of course, again, thank you, Google, Yahoo, Bing, MSN. Thank you, all you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, affiliate marketing, CPA marketing. This is where I live right now with the help of the internet. So you want to talk about going from about, I think it was like 800 square feet, something like that, to almost 1,000. Like, that is the bomb. I like it. I love it. I love my neighbors. You know, I'm not in a mansion or anything where it's, you know, 20,000 square feet and all that, and you know, but it's a basic suburban area neighborhood, and I like it. I love it. I like the area. I like the people. I like the place. I like everything about it. So again, thanks to the internet, thank you, I was able to get this here home. Okay, now guys, let me say this right now. I don't like showing stuff like my stuff. I'm showing y'all this stuff, and the reason why I'm showing y'all this stuff is because people really don't believe that you can make money online. They don't. They just don't. I always believed you could, but people don't believe that you can. And I just want to show you it is very possible to make money online, and it's endless what you can make. I'm sure I make a very little. I know I make very little in comparison to people that make millions. Okay, I have not reached that. I do make 6 figures in a year. I do that. But I'm not in the 7-figure club yet. I do plan on being there, though, guys. So I hope that you guys are going to join me for the ride. All right. Now, I'm going to show you some screenshots. And again, this is stuff I really don't like to put out there. But people want to say, hey, is this true? Who are you? Why should I listen to you? What the heck you got to say to me? So I am saying this right now. Okay. This is, if you've ever heard of Commission Junction, that's commissionjunction.com or cj.com. You'll see that June 2012 is when I got my first check. Okay, June 2012, the first check, $182. Okay, if you can see this here, and if you can see this here, and then $3,000, and then $300, and go on and on. Well, the biggest check I've ever received was $9,000. I mean, guys, imagine getting paid like, you know, I'm used to income tax checks being $2,000 or $3,000 or something like that. But imagine $9,000, $6,000, $5,000 checks. Sorry about that. It's just like, wow, you know. So I have it from 2012 all the way up into now when I'm making this video, which now I'm making $188. And I'm going to get into that too, because you're probably going to say, how do you go from 9,000, 5,000? How do you go from thousands to hundreds? Okay, because in this business, offers come and offers go. People want you to sell stuff for a while, and then that's why you have to get with different networks, and you have to sell different stuff for different people to have different income streams. So you want multiple streams of income. So I'm just putting that out there, okay? Now, this is Ring Partner here, and this is just last month I made about almost $2,400. And again, it's basically getting people to a product, a service, or whatever, you know, and is multiple streams of income. You know, like right now I'm with probably about between 10 and maybe 13 different companies. So, you know, sometimes it'll be a little lower, like you saw at Commission Junction at like $188, and sometimes it'll be a little bit higher. You know, so it depends, and so that's how that works. That's how this game is played. That's how this game works, okay? This is another one that I have, and this is a affiliate network, and this one's for $3,200. And again, you know, it's just for the month, and that's just, you know, another thing, okay? Now, I think I've showed you enough of screenshots for you to see, know, and realize that you can make money online. And every time, here's my name. I just want to point this out. You know, that's my name. I am Karen. I am Karen Carter. Oh, I'm sorry. That's another one. I really just want to show you guys that is true. And I don't want you to say, oh, you know, this isn't possible. Here I am right here, Karen Carter. I just want you to see this is me. This is me. Okay. And the next one here, let's see, previous. Again, well, I don't see Karen Carter here. I didn't go to that particular screen, but I think you guys get my point here, okay? This right here is a network that I went directly to. I can't really tell you because I went directly to the advertiser to do this, and I did this from November to January. The offer ended after January. February was over, but I made about 3,000, almost 4,000 bucks doing that in that time period. So, you know, I'm just showing you that what is possible. You work for these different companies as an affiliate marketer and make the money. Okay, there you go. So you ask the question. I hear some of you right now saying, okay, whatever. But can I really make money online? Can people really make money online? Yes. I hear the question right now. And I'm here to tell you, like Whitney Houston said, baby, on being Bobby Brown, hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. People can really make money online. It's very possible. So I came up with a list, and this isn't even half of it, but I couldn't take all day making the list. So you may want to know, how can I make money online? So I took some things out. eBay, we know about Amazon. Sell some stuff on eBay and Amazon. You can be an Amazon associate, and you can sell stuff for 4 to 7% of the amount of the sale. Fiverr.com, you can go and post. You'll do anything on Fiverr. You know, and I mean, you can do all kinds of gigs, voice gigs, traffic gigs, cooking gigs, selling ebooks. I mean, you can do whatever. I mean, it's limitless. Go and check it out. ClickBank. You can sell products, electronic products from ClickBank, which is ebooks. People sell stuff about love or marriage or how to make money online, how to lose weight, how to feed fish, or I mean, it's limitless on the information that people want to know and they're willing to buy ebooks on, and that's in ClickBank. Commission Junction, I just showed you, is thousands upon thousands of advertisers that go to Commission Junction and they say, hey, find us somebody, an affiliate marketer, to go and make some sales for me. So you go to Commission Junction. You know, I've seen Netflix there. I've seen Redbox there. Advanced Auto Parts there. Is Walmart there? Walmart is either there or Linkshare. I forget. It's all kinds of businesses and companies. You can sell high-end products, low-end products, dating products, hats, jewelry. I mean, anything you can think of, you know, services, hosting, Yahoo products. I mean, it's everything in there. So you go to Commission Junction, you sign up. It's totally free, and you sell some stuff, and you get paid. Okay, and the next thing is CPA things, or cost per action. Now, cost per action is pretty good because people don't have to buy anything. You know, they just have to do some type of action, fill out of a lead, put in an email address, add a zip code, their zip code, do a short form submit or something like that, and you get paid. For example, I know you guys seen those iPhone, you know, get an iPhone here, you know, win an iPhone, win a Visa card. I know you've seen that. Well, people pay for that. And they'll pay you $1, $2, $3, you know, at the most for something to get like an email or a zip code submit. And somebody puts in their email, that's $3, $2, or whatever the agreed amount is. Okay. You also have cost per action items where, you know, maybe an auto item where you do an auto quote and somebody fills out an auto quote form, and maybe that's $35 for that action. So it depends, and there's many different types of costs per actions. Okay, it's many different times. You have free trial offers, you have just all kinds of dating offers, you have biz op offers, you have I seen on TV offers, gambling casino offers, you have adult offers, you have all kinds of offers, things on beauty, health, anti-aging. I mean, the list is limitless. But that's what that is. So CPA affiliate marketing, that's something. Pay-per-call. Now pay-per-call is basically getting somebody to call a phone number and you get paid. Say company A says, hey, I need some leads. How about you send me a call, and if they stay on the phone with me for at least 2 minutes, I'll pay you $10. There you go. Pay per call. Pay per calls can get pretty expensive depending on what you're advertising. I've seen it as high as $300 for a call for 2 or 3 minutes, and as low as 50 cents for a call. So it really depends on what the advertiser is or the advertisement is. I typically like, $20, between $20 and $100 per call. But it depends, I also, because I've made a killing on $2 calls too. I mean, a killing. I've made thousands of dollars a month on the $2 for somebody to stay on the phone for a minute and a half. So, hey, pay-per-call is good. Okay, affiliate marketing, that's what I'm basically telling you all this other stuff is. So affiliate marketing is just selling other people products and services, and you get a cut out of that money. Okay. You could sell your own product. Maybe you make candles at home. Maybe you bake cookies. Maybe you know how to sing. Maybe you know how to write lyrics. Maybe you know how to do something. Maybe you have your own book or whatever. You can sell your own product online. Network marketing, pretty much kind of like affiliate marketing or MLM, where people help people out. And they have teams. They teach you how to sell their product and teach you how to sell their service. And you have team members that help you out, somebody that signs you up. And then basically these companies are pretty good because you can get residual income. If you can knock out network marketing, it's like doing the work one time and getting paid for years to come all the time. So every month you get a check cut for some work that you did one time. You get a residual check. Okay, but it's so much more that, I can't put all in this video. You got Google AdSense. People just click on an ad and you get paid $1, 50 cents, $20, depending on what the ad is. I mean, it's so much, how you can make money online. So I just say this: follow the damn money. Follow the money. Boom and check. Okay. So it all comes down to marketing online and you selling some stuff for some cold, hard cash. That's what it is. That's what marketing is. Finding somebody, sell it to them, get paid. Boom and check. So I just want to do a real brief overview of what marketing is. So what is marketing? What is marketing? And I got this offline here for you so you know exactly what it is. It's a noun. Yes, it is a noun, honey. Funny, huh? It's like a person, place, thing, or idea. It says the action of or business of promoting and selling products or services, including market research and advertising. Okay, guys, let me tell you the reason why I want you to know this. Because before you get into affiliate marketing or online marketing or network marketing, I want you to know what marketing is so that you don't go buying all these products from people that just tell you, oh, just do this. It's a push button system and you're good to go. You're going to be a millionaire in like 3 days. You need to know what marketing is. And here it's telling you you're promoting and you're selling services and products, including your research and your advertising. Okay? That's what marketing is. And I'm getting ready to break it down for you a little bit more. So here we go. You got market research. This is just what they say marketing is. It's market research, it's advertising, and it's sales. And that's what you will do if you want to work online as an affiliate marketer, as a network marketer, as an internet marketer, as an online marketer, anything that has the word market. You need to get these 3 skills down: market research, advertising, and sales. And they all entail some things in them, which is why I have this cute little chalkboard down here saying selling, customer, trademark, advertising, brand, marketing, newspapers, online, commercials, internet, radios, advertisement, mobiles, media. I have all that in there because it all kind of pertains to that. Okay? I'm going to be up straight with you and tell you the truth. So you don't think, okay, well, I can just do this and I'm going to have it made in shade. You will have it made in shade, but it's going to take more than one step to do that. That's all. So let's do it. Let's talk about market research. How do you market research? Well, I say market research the right way. There's a couple approaches that I like to go at market research, which I can't get into this video. But I swear to you, I have a link, I have a box, I have an email submit or something around here that if you want to, now you're not required to, but if you want to find out this stuff, I I'll email the information to you. And all you have to do is simply put your email address in that box, and you can learn this stuff, because there's no way in the world you're going to learn all this stuff in one freaking video. It's not going to happen, and I don't want to trick you or confuse you to do that. Okay? So market research is finding a hungry market, a buyer's market. Okay? This is your niche. Now, the three main markets that you will make money off of forever and ever, and the next generation will make, and the next generation will make money off of, which is called an evergreen market. There's three markets that do that: health, wealth, and dating. Okay? Now let's talk about the health. The health, I'm sorry. The health previous, sorry guys. The health market is $1 billion industry a year. Well, you see it. You see Jillian Michaels on TV with the weight loss and The Biggest Loser. You see the dieting. You see the bodybuilders. You see the muscle men. You see all of that. You see the pills. You see the DVDs. You see drink this shake, drink that shake, eat this food, Nutri diet, this, that, and or the other. And people buy it like crazy. Okay? So when we talk about health, we're talking weight loss. We're talking anti-aging products, you know. Oh, people start getting crow's feet around the eyes, and oh, I'm old, let's get rid of it, you know. Just all kinds of things. Let's do a chin lift, you know. Right now, what's big and banging with anti-aging is surgery, liposuction, butt lifts, Cuda Pops lifts, penis enlargement, a plastic surgery, in the face, and just all kinds of stuff, breast implants, and just all kinds of things, okay? Just surgery, but it's many other things, okay? Teeth whitening, acne products, just all kinds of things, just health things. That is $1 billion industry, and it's a hungry market. People want to look good. People want to feel good. People just have that desire, so that's why that's a really, really good market to get into. Another one is wealth. The wealth, of course, is a $1 billion a year industry, because people want to know how to make money. And I'm gonna tell you right now, especially with the economy being the way that it is, and even though it's improved a very little bit, to most people's eyes, people really want to know how they can make money. Okay, and be financially free, okay, and be able to spend time with their families and buy shit and buy bigger shit. And they want to be able to go on vacations, and they want to be able to travel. And people are starting to finally understand that a job is not going to cut it. A regular 9-to-5 job is not going to make you wealthy. So people want to know how to make money, and it is a big niche. Gambling, casinos, all of that. Big niche is the wealth. Gambling, go to Vegas, go to Biloxi, Mississippi, go to any, these places is built on gambling and casinos. Really, it is a big industry. Forex, I just had to throw that in there. Binary stocks, I think it's called now. Just all kinds of things when it comes to stocks and markets, and people want to learn how it works, and buying software that helps you know what's going to do what, so you can make the right investments. Just all kinds of things in the wealth industry. Okay, that's a hungry market. Dating and relationships, everybody want love. Even if we lie and deny, we want love. So people want to date, they want to get married, they want to get a relationship, they want a companion, they want to fall in love, whatever. And that's going to always happen into the day. I don't know. That's just going to always happen, because we're human beings, we're social beings, and that's something that we need. So what's good for that? Dating websites, eHarmony.com, Match.com, things like that. Dating ebooks teach you, how to save my marriage, how to not get a divorce, how to have the best sex, how to turn her head, how an ugly guy can get a beautiful girl. It's so many different kinds. How to text your way back into his high life. It's so many different types of dating and relationships, ebooks. And then I have relationship advice. A lot of people like to give advice, and you know, these radio shows, and I know you hear it like on the radio, in the mornings with the broadcasting, or on TV, and just all kinds of things like that. So dating and relationships, that's $1 billion industry a year thing also. Okay, and of course sex, y'all. Okay, porn. Okay, porn. All right, porn is probably kills all this altogether. I mean, really, you know. But that's it. That's what you want to do. You want to find a hungry market, and so you have to do the market research to find a hungry market, because guess what? Some markets you have no clue about because you haven't done the research, and you don't have to do health, wealth, and dating. You can do other ones, because as I say down here in the red here, there are many other markets that's way smaller, yet still very profitable. I mean, you have niches where people want to know how to, you know, they might want to know how to build a chicken coop. And man, if some ClickBank products, I made a lot of money on that. But who thinks that every day? Well, guess what? That's why you do your market research. You find out who wants this stuff. You find out how to attract them, where they hang out, where they're at on the internet. You get them, you show them the product or service, and you sell it to them, and they buy, and there you go. But, you know, I've seen that. I've seen these fish products, how to do certain things, how to catch a certain breed of fish, or, you know, how to swing the best golf swings. It's all kinds of little niches. Yet, it's a hungry market. And it's people that want to know information on this thing, or they want this service, or they want to buy this product, okay? And so, that's your market. So, that is market research the right way. And of course, again, you know, it's more to it, but we have to get to it in another video. The only way you're gonna get that video really is if you sign up on my email list. So if it's a button, it's a link, it's something around here. You know, if you're on my YouTube right now or something below, you can click and go directly to my website. And on the website, you'll see the email. You know, put your name in the email, then you'll get emails of my videos and things like that. I don't put everything out there for the public, because that's not cool. That's not, you know, you don't want to do that. You know, we'll get into that later. But the next thing, a part of online marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever, is advertising. Advertising is an absolute must. Yeah, more than the Gator Bowl games do it, or the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, more than the Super Bowl games do it. You know, we do it all year, all day. Every time you ride down the street, you see advertisements. Every time you open a magazine, it's advertisement. Every time you watch your games on Xbox, whatever, it's advertisements. Every time you come on the internet, it's advertisements everywhere. So that is part of your job. If you want to be a marketer, you better damn get well into advertising. So what's advertising? Advertising is just simply getting the word out on your product or on your service. That's it. You just want to tell somebody something. And, you know, this is where it gets kind of rough when it comes to online, because, you know, you have billions, if not trillions of web pages online. Who in the hell is going to find your web page if you don't know how to get it found? And that is why a lot of people give up on here. They don't know how to get traffic to the web page. They think they can do SEO, and they can't beat some of these other people, and so they're never found, or they don't know, they lose all their money with paying for ads and just all kinds of things like that. So that's why it's a little bit rougher online. But advertising is just getting the word out. Hey, I got this new thing. You want it? How do we do it? We do it with our website. We do it with our blogs. We do it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay? We do it on Reddit. We do it on YouTube. We do it on Google Hangouts. All of that is social media type stuff. We do it on forums, posting little different posts and things on forums. We do it by writing articles, putting out information, just a little bit of information, 500 to 700 words, articles on like ezine.com or Squidoo. We do press releases, which is like, that's really big. A lot of marketers don't even look at that, but press releases is big, man. If you know how to do it right, you can get a lot of traffic with one press release. We do it through mobile apps. Thank God for the mobile, industry, because it's so many other ways to do it. You can advertise on mobile phones and on tablets, okay? Display ads on the computers, search ads, you know, Google and Yahoo and all that, banner ads, you know, you can buy media like that, email, you can send emails to people, PPV or CPV marketing, which a lot of people don't know a lot about, but those are some serious, you know, 1 cent clicks to your offers. And the list goes on. There's still other things. You have SEO, where you optimize your web page or your blog. And again, you know, I can't put it all in one video, but if you go ahead, if you want to get more information, if you want to cut your learning curve down, then you can go on ahead. Feel free to put your email address in the box. If you're on YouTube, like I say, click that link. Go to my main website. If you're on the website, click the link. You go on ahead and get on the email list. Wherever you're at right now, I'm not sure if you see me on Facebook, on Twitter, I'm not sure where you're seeing me, but you're gonna see something where you can definitely sign up to get my free emails to you, to give you more and more information on this, so you can get on headed down the right road. Because I want people to get it. I want them to get it. And I know if you're watching this and you've gotten this far, you get it. You get it, that it doesn't just take just pushing a simple button, okay, to make money online. You get it, okay? And that's what I know about you if you have gotten this far. And so you understand there is a science to this. There is offline tactics also, though. You have business cards, flyers, radio, commercials on television, bulletin boards that you see on the side of the roads, signs also that you see on the side of the roads. You have the mail, the regular mailing list that you get in your mail every day, and you say, oh, this is junk. Well, the advertiser, they don't think that is junk. But guess what? It works. That's why they still send it, and that's why they still do it, because there's people that still buy stuff that way. So that is advertising in a nutshell. Now maybe go on to sales. Now here comes the pitch, y'all. And you see my little man swinging his baseball over there. Bam, sales. Okay, now it's time for you to make money. Don't get scared and wimp the hell out. This is the time, after you've done your market research, after you've done your advertisements by putting up your banner ads and your pages and your blogs, and you've done all this hard work, and then this is the part where people wimp out and don't make any money online at all. Sales. They do all of that, and then they don't want to get down. Sales is something you have to have. If you didn't have sales, you probably wouldn't be living in a house right now. You probably wouldn't have a car right now. You probably wouldn't have food right now, because somebody had to sell you that food. That food is valuable to you. Those fruits and vegetables, that's valuable to you. Hell, for me, that cupcake, that's valuable to me. You need shelter, you need lights, you need water, you need, somebody had to sell it to you, and you were grateful when they sold it to you. Well, I'm grateful when they sell me a damn cupcake. Hell yeah, I'm grateful. Aren't you? So sales is vital, and that's the only way you get paid in any industry. Now, with us, sales can be by getting a CPA offer, a lead, an email, a zip code submit. It could be selling something off a commission junction. It could be, doing something on Fiverr for somebody, whatever, but sales is where it's at. And sales is literally a science. Sales is a science, and you will not, I guarantee you will not get all of that in this video. I have those videos nicely hid away in a vault. Deep, deep, deep down. Where you can get your hands on it if you feel like putting your information, your email and name in the boxes around, or clicking the link to my website, and from the website checking out some of the information, and simply put in your email to my email list, and then let me send you emails and be on the lookout for them. Look out for them, because I'm going to give you valuable information that's going to get you started and that's going to get you going. You have to know sales, and you have to know how to sell. It is a science. And like anything in life, don't get scared of the sales, because you can sell stuff to people without them realizing you're selling it to them. Like Tony Robbins. You just kind of buy it and then realize later, oh shit, I think they sold me. I got this new damn shoe. You know? So don't be scared of it. Sales is your friend. Millionaires are salesmen, okay? They sell the big mansions that cost $20 million. You know, they sell the luxury, what's those Bugattis, and that, you know, be okay. Calm down. You know, because every time I get to sales with people, when I'm coaching them, they freak out. Don't freak out, because you're going to be hungry, boo. You're going to be hungry. And let me tell you something, if it helps, and I'm going to say this because it's just what it is. I think of my kids. When I have to get to that pitch, look, number one, I'm going to sell you something that's going to be worth your time. I'm going to sell you something that I feel is valuable. I'm not going to sell you no bullshit. That's what it is. So when I make that sale, I'm thinking for the future of my children. Okay, and I told you guys, I have a son that's autistic. So he's getting better and everything, but I basically know I have to leave. When I die and leave this damn earth, he has got to be financially secure. There is no ifs, ands, nor buts about that shit. He's got to be financially secure. And I'm not going in to rob a goddamn bank. No, I am not. I want to do stuff the right way. I want to help people. I want to make money by helping people. I may not be a doctor and be able to save your life by helping you, but I sure can sell you a product or a service that I know you're hungry for. I know you need it. I've done the market research. I've sent the advertisements out, the ads, the banner ads. You've clicked it. You see the sales pitch and you like it, and you say, I think I can do this because I really, really want this product. I want this service. And then I get paid something. And then that goes to some savings account for my children for later. Okay? That goes to making a living, to living a decent life now, financially free. That goes to that. So don't be afraid of sales. Don't do that. Now, you need to know that sales have a lot of little parts, but we're just going to say this. Basically, you need to know how to connect with people. That's it. Connect. You need to have credibility and be an authority or a person of expertise. You need to be someone that's trustworthy, that's trusting, they like. You need to connect with people. Ain't nobody going to buy nothing from you. And hell, you mean as a damn junkyard dog. They can't vibe with you. That's not going to happen. Even when I go to Walmart, and I'm telling you guys, I go to Walmart all the time. And you know what? When I start making my 7 figures, I'm still going to go to Walmart. I like Walmart, okay? But when I go there, and every now and again, I may get a stupid-ass cashier or customer service person that don't want to speak. They got an attitude. Something didn't happen to them at the house or with their boss, and now they want to act stupid with the customers. That make me not even want to buy their product. I can't even connect with you. My energy, I can't even vibe with you right now. I mean, goddamn, what's up with the customer service? Treat me like a customer. Okay? I'm buying your service. I'm buying your products, and this is how you have to look at it with sales. You can't be mean as hell. You have to know how to connect with people. And they have to trust you. Okay? The next thing you need to know about sales is your product or your service. You've got to know, and it's very imperative that you know your product. Okay, let me give you an example, guys. Today, woo, it is so amazing how things happen. Today, I went to the liquor store. Yes, I did. Boo, yes, I got some Moscato. So, and believe it or not, I just started buying Moscato, and it's been out for a while. And see, I'm just not a drinker type person. And then somebody finally said, get some Moscato like a week ago. I tried it. It was pretty cool. So I went and I got some today. So I'm at the doggone liquor store, and it's a pretty big chain. And I asked, I want this particular thing. I bought it from some little store the other day, you know. And the salesperson said to me, which, you know, I consider them cashiers. I don't even consider them like salespeople, you know, like they're there, customer service, cashiers. They ring you up. That's usually what they do. They ring you up. They give you a receipt. Say, have a nice day. See you again. So cool, bye, peace. But today, I realized they are so much more than that. I asked the question about the Moscato. I said, I need this Italian type white wine, you know, Moscato stuff. Oh my God, this salesperson came to me and said, oh, you can get this one. This is from California. This is from Illinois. This is what Moscato was made of. This type of grape. And I mean, just went on. This has the flat. This has the fizz. And this is this and this is that. And this tastes like this with pears and strawberries and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da and what you want. And I mean, oh my God. So I said, oh my God, you act like you went to a class or something. And he said, I did. He said, we all have to go to class. We have to go to class. He said this job entails way more than just, you know, ringing you up. He said, we go to school. We go to class. And I said, well, oh my damn. It really made me so much more comfortable with buying, with them selling me their product. As a matter of fact, I bought more. Just because of what I'm about to tell you right now, which is this. They knew their product. Sorry, guys. They knew their product. They knew, and I asked him about some damn Patron later just to test him. He knew his shit. He told me what it was, where it made, why it's fine, blah, blah, blah. Goddamn. They knew their product, and they knew how to sell it to me, suggest it to me, or persuade me to buy it. And that's why I bought more. I went for one bottle, but I bought a couple more. And guess what? Never tried it before. This particular brand, never tried it before. But because this person knew their product, and they knew how to pitch that information to me in a type of way that I could connect with, they became an authority. They became credible, an expert, a person that I trusted, and I took their opinion, and I bought a couple of bottles more than I should have, okay, of something that I've never tried before. And that is what you are going to learn when it comes to sales and when it comes to selling. And that's it. You now know the fundamentals of what you are about to get into. If you say, okay, I want to make money online. Okay, I want to do this. I want to be an affiliate marketer, network marketer, online marketer, whatever. Marketer is in the word. I want to do marketing, online or offline. I've just given you the blueprint. I've just given you the blueprint of what exactly that entails. There is more pieces to the puzzle. Which is why I said, if you feel like it, you can put your information on in. You can go to my website. You can sign up for my newsletter, because I'm going to be sending you some serious ass valuable videos. That's going to tell you some more stuff. It's going to tell you more, connect more dots. And you're going to get it. And you know how I know you're going to get it? Because everybody don't get it. Very few people get it. Most don't. This industry, this business. But you know how I know you get it? You're still listening to my voice. You know you're not going to be able to get a push button system, as people promise. You realize that. And you want to do it the right way. You want to build your business the right way because you want that financial freedom to be able to quit that job where your boss is just treating you like shit, not recognizing what you do. You deserve financial freedom, and you know you do. They don't see it. They don't recognize it. They don't know it. You know, come in at 9, leave at 5, or whatever it is. And then for those of you who was like me, who could not get a job, even though you have a degree, or you're smart, or you're intelligent, or you have skills, or you have the experience, and because the economy is just going down, you know what it's going to take. And you know it's not going to take an easy push button system. You get that. You want to be financially free. You want to be wealthy. You know that this is an industry where you can get wealthy. What you don't know is how exactly do you do it. And most people don't teach you that. They'll teach you an angle. But this is how you make a banner. This is where you get a website. Or they'll teach you. But you can't quite connect it all together. So you fail. And you fail. And you fail. And you fail. And you fail. Because you don't have all the knowledge, all the pieces. You don't have the whole puzzle together. But that's why I'm telling you, if you need to get the pieces together, pull it all in. Understand it with valuable video lessons coming to your inbox free, totally just ready for you. Get up in the morning, you see the videos, you're looking out for my videos, you know it's valuable information, you know I'm not going to cheat you. You know, I have broken this down basically right now to tell you this is what it is. So you know you're going to get value. I may sell you something at some point in time. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you that I will attempt to sell you something at some point in time. Because guess what? I am a marketer. I am a marketer. I am an online marketer. And I market all kinds of services and products. But at this point, I'm coming out of the closet. I feel like I have enough knowledge to at least teach people who don't make at least 6 figures a year how to do that. That's my level. If you make 6 figures a year, you need not get on my mailing list. You already have the skills that I have. You already have the knowledge. You know how to implement the wisdom that I already have. You need not to go any further. And I don't want to waste your time. But if you're not making that much a year, if you're making $99,000 or less a year, then I have something of some type of value that could help you to the fullest to achieve your goal, your financial goal. And I don't mind doing that. As a matter of fact, I love doing it. I love to teach and I love to train. I've always loved that. I'm just finally coming out the closet to teach and train on how to do marketing, affiliate marketing, internet marketing online. Okay. So I'm Karen Carter again. My website is www.greatnetwealth.com. You will see a link. It's also going to pop up on this page if it hasn't already popped up on this video. Take the time to do yourself a favor. Do what you deserve and get financially free. You need a coach to do so. Cut your learning curve. It's a lot of people that's gone before this race and this race before you and has failed, like myself. that can teach you some stuff that took me a month. It can take you 30 minutes just to hear something that took me a month. Something that took me a year could take you 2 or 3 weeks. Because you know and you have knowledge. I have great information, a wealth of information to give to you. And that's what I'm about. Empowering people, helping people to become financially free. That's what it is. So feel free to enter your information. Go to my website. Get on the mailing list. You can even hit me up on my contact page. On my page, I have a contact tab. I actually do answer my emails. I'm a real person. I answer my emails. And if you want to email me, do that. I do ask to give me a few days. Give me up to like 72 hours, 48, 72 hours. Because again, I'm not just saying some bullshit to you. I'm in the field doing this work myself. So I can't just immediately hit you back up. Because I'm working also. Okay? I have times when I may work an hour a day. I have times where I may work 8 hours a day. It really depends. It depends on the project, how far I'm into the project, etc., etc. Once I have a marketing campaign that I see is banging, I mean, I'm done with that. I probably do an hour a week on that particular project. And that's how this job works. That's how this career works. So if you're with me, and if you're ready to do what it takes, and you must take action, please do not get on my email list if you are not willing to do the work. Don't get on it. Don't do it, because it's going to be work, especially in the beginning. Don't think about it. I only want to help people that's committed to their own financial goals of becoming free. I only want to dedicate my time to them. I only want to send emails, personal emails to them. I only want them to send me personal emails and me to give them feedback. I only want to do webinars with them where they can ask me questions in person with everybody there. Okay, exactly how do I do this? And I give them an answer as a mentor or a coach would do. I only want to talk to serious people about that kind of stuff. People that's serious about their shit. So if you are serious, go on ahead and enter your information. If you're not, don't worry about it. If you're not willing to do what it takes. Now that you know what this is, who I am, and how to get in contact with me, I want to say thank you for listening to my presentation. I want to say thank you for taking the time out to coming all the way to the end. And I want to say that if you take action on the things that I tell you to do from here on out, if and when you do, you won't regret it. You'll start getting some results. I'm Karen Carter. Thank you for your time.